Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome into your reading. I know it's been a minute. A fan had to remind me, hey, where's Sagittarius? I got you, girl. I got you. I heard you, actually. Sure. Now, mid July, let's see what's going on for your situation. I've just started TikTok, and so that was taking a huge chunk of my time. But what I also did was sort of leave the corporate world temporarily in order to do these readings. Sagittarius, mid-July, please. Okay, not this deck. It's not feeling it. Let's try this one. Happens. I don't question these things. I just roll with it. Oh, yeah. This one is feeling you. I could tell. All right, Sagittarius, please, mid-July. There we go. Thank you. Ironic. This deck has been responding to me quite directly. So I'm sitting here saying Sagittarius, and the first major arcana that pops out is Temperance card, which is literally your card. This is a Sagittarius card. But then the Chariot also came out, which is Cancer energy. But first and foremost, let's just discuss the fact that, these are two major arcanas. And they're both coming out in your situation, which makes me feel and believe that you're going through something right now, Saggy. I usually see major arcanas popping out when someone's going through an ordeal or a tough situation, course correction, guidance needed, or a very pivotal moment in your life, or something that's destined. You can get the common concept I'm talking about, as I just described for major arcanas. Now, these two major arcanas are talking about focus, and they're talking about restraint. They're talking about tempering yourself, A, being patient, B, resisting some shit that's not for you. All right? It's like resisting something toxic or bullshit. Stay focused, stay on your path, staying on your agenda. It looks like you started something, and with some of these planets going in retrograde, your mind is also backspinning. You were on a path, but then it looks like you're doing a U-turn, potentially. Not clear, because also at the bottom of the deck, I see the defensiveness card. And I also see, I don't know, the resistance card. So I don't know what's happening here with you, Sagittarius. We're going to clarify, I'm going to see. But it looks like you're focused on something. You have an agenda. And regardless of the positive and negative, you're going out there and you're doing it. And you are also trying to find your center. All right? To point you towards your true north and, point you in your right life path direction. Now let's continue and see what's going on. I think it's more important that I know what's coming towards you rather than this. Okay. I guess I didn't even have to ask. It's just coming on out for you, Sag. I haven't been reading for Sagittarius on on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, because I started it on TikTok and it's doing far better there. Strange. Some signs better on TikTok while others are better here on YouTube. But with that said, more major arcanas coming for you. I see the Emperor here. This is Aries energy. And I see Eight of Pentacles. Guys, a lot of this is looking to me like a work reading. I'm going to make it also in regards to context of love. But I see heavy duty work situation here. All right, because the Emperor is a father figure, a mentor, a boss. If it's not that, then this is you leading, all right, or you bossing up or taking the lead of some kind at work. All right, because I see the Eight of Pentacles. This is you working so hard on your craft. If you're not working, your hobby, yourself, your relationship, you're working on something. You're just keeping your head down and you're just, chopping that wood. And as you're doing it, People are noticing that you're doing really, really well. All right. You're collecting accolades or money or whatever it is. This is just busting ass. Okay. Quite literally, you're busting your ass towards something. But with the Emperor here, and I can't wait to clarify this, and this is what makes it fascinating and interesting to me, is the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Pentacles talks about brand new job or a new opportunity that is solid. Take it to the bank and cash it. It's pretty good. Now, if this is in context to love, maybe some of you guys are dealing with an Aries. Maybe some of you are dealing with like a larger than life type of personality. This is like somebody who's like an entrepreneur, a business person, somebody who is like, you know, up there, carries a lot of authority. And maybe it's somebody you work with. I don't know. But we'll see when we clarify. And it's a solid start. It's like legit. It's not like bullshit. What is it that Saggy doesn't see coming their way? Wow. Five of Pentacles. How do I go from here to here? This is Five of Pentacles is getting fired, let go, break up in a relationship. But moreover, it's the feeling. It's feeling left out in the cold, like you have nothing. I think when this happens, you're going to be looking at all your options. I don't know what's happening here. I feel like you're getting a bunch of opportunities and it's making it a little nutty for you. And I don't know if you're doing some kind of U-turns because we got all these retrograde planets. You got Saturn going retrograde into Aries. You have Uranus going into Gemini direct, Mercury retrograde. And for you, Sagittarius, this is just kind of like maybe the universe is testing you to see what you know, where you need to go, where you need to be. It looked like you went on a path. And it looked like you were doing and you were uncovering some shit for yourself here, whether it's a person in a relationship or a job foundation. And maybe, you know, the universe, and this is why I'm seeing a lot of major arcanas, and the major arcanas here are telling me like, wait a minute, Sag, wake up. But let me continue. I feel like the clarification is going to be a big deal. See, now, why is it a big deal with Uranus in Gemini? That's a communicative zodiac sign. Last time that was there, what's the advice for Saggy? Last time that was there was 86 years ago. And what it is that is a planet that's very vocal. And that when we speak, we piss off another group. So last time it was there, we had a civil war. We're also on the brink of one now too. And this is what I keep telling most of my followers. You know, these cards, plus the influence of the planets, they're conditioning you for your new environment in 2026. And the universe wants to best position you for it, for your own betterment. So it's kind of encouraging almost the whole collective. What you knew is no more. Even the people you knew, the situation you knew, it's no more. It's going to be hella different for you and for everyone next year. Now, I don't know what you're doing, but the universe is saying in your advice position, hang tight. Either hold on to your money, save your money, or hang tight. Hang on to something that you currently have, I think, is what it's talking about. Because there's a new thing coming to you. This Ace of Cups is something you will love to do, or a brand new relationship. I don't know. I don't see you trying to debate. I see you being forced to making a decision. Let me see what the outcome of the week is. I love this. And I love this for you. You're going to have some fights. You're going to have some challenges, blocks, obstacles, issues. I don't know what the deal is for you, but for this to be in your outcome, I'm so obsessed. This is the Sun. This is the happiest card in the deck. This is enlightenment. This is seeing the right way. This is feeling happy. This is knowing that you're on the right track, right? You go from here to here. You go from sadness and being left out in the cold to happiness. So it's like a quick shift of what happens to you. But the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck talks about those challenges, those blocks, those obstacles, the competition. And I think you're going to be able to come out above the fray. And that's what I'm loving here. Let's start clarifying, especially the sun. We got to see what the sun is about, don't we? What is Temperance and the Chariot, please? Ugh, really? Seven of Pentacles. Okay, right away you're pausing and you reflect, and here's another seven. I knew it. With the sevens, we usually pause and we reflect on things we're considering. Because you have invested time and energy in a place, a lot of it, right? And then you also have the Queen of Hearts. Did I just say that? Queen of Cups, but it was sideways. You have love, you have feelings for someone or something, you know, even like your old job, say, or your old thing. And you're pausing and you're reflecting and you're like, you know, I poured my heart and soul into that relationship, that job, that person, that circumstance. So I feel as if you are trying to find the right way or to make the right decision. But I do see you still holding back. I still see you resisting, maybe from making a decision or a choice. I do see you being curious here where it's going to go. But I'm afraid, and I don't want this to happen to you, is to get stuck. I think you're still going to keep moving forward. You know what's crazy, Sag? No matter where you go, no matter where you land, you will find success. You will be lucky. And it's not, a lot of it isn't like luck in the way that you think. It's just getting the opportunity, because even with opportunities, we still have to, you know, work at them. We still have to make them what they are, right? And I think you do with your due diligence and your hard work and the way you carry on in relationships. This is what brings you the success anyway. Now, with that said, let me see what the Eight of Pentacles and this Aries energy is. What is this Emperor here for? It's bizarre because here it's showing me that you're having stress and anxiety and you're having sleepless nights regarding whatever this is, this work situation and this person, or you're worried about being a boss or leading. You're like scared now. I feel like you're put on almost like a pressure. But this is, you know, the universe moving forward in your direction because, like I just got done telling you, you have a lot of luck on your side. These changes, this momentum, this movement is here for you. It's for your betterment, so you can move forward in life. I do see death at the bottom of the deck, so something is ending too, or transitioning rather. It's something between, you know, it's crazy, but it's like a fight between your mind and your heart, like versus like what's worth it for you. The money or the how can I say this? Is it the money versus, you know, your happiness? What's going to make you happy, or is the stress worth the value of this? It's like high risk, low reward. You're considering that. It's the best way I can describe this feeling that you're going through, because I can't personally even, like, it's just the energy I'm feeling for you with these cards. What is the Five of Pentacles? But I do see you freaking out about this. I think you're very much worried. Finances, or how you look in a situation, or the demands of you. All right. The World card, yeah. When you feel left out in the cold, or you feel some financial pressure or crunch, or when this relationship's over, whatever this thing is that makes you feel left out in the cold, that's it. That's the end of a chapter. It's the end of a cycle. And this is exactly what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the influence of planets. That's what planets do when they shift, and we talk about it. And there's like, oh, we can't predict your future. No, they're a reflection of you and your archetype. What's your archetype? Sagittarius. That's your cohort. And every archetype has its pros, its cons, the things that you do and you don't. and it influences those vices of yours versus, the good things about you too. So if we know about the influence of a planet, we know how to manipulate it to our advantage to know what's coming our way, along with the tarot that we use as a tool. So when this happens for you, you're going to know this is the marking of an end of a chapter, an end of an era. And it's doing this to the whole collective, but all in just different ways, right? So let me see why it's telling you to hold on to something as your advice. What is the Four of Pentacles? I had a feeling it was like something between your head and your heart. Something that like you're rationalizing versus using your heart space. Or it's the opposite. Because the Queen of Swords is here. It's telling you to rationalize something, possibly, potentially. Because it's also telling you to lift the sword, because you might not like what you hear. And if you don't, you can use the sword. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. It's also, if it's literal, it means saving money. Yeah, it's about a partnership. It's definitely about a partnership. You and your boss. You and your lover. You and your person. You and your spouse. You and your mate. You and your business partner. That's what it's talking about. Holding on to some kind of partnership. Think about it. What's the Sun? Please clarify for Sagittarius. Whoever this is, so I can give you more perspective on who this Two of Cups is as far as like partnership. It's somebody where it's mutual. Like you both feel the same exact way. Like it's simpatico. Like soulmate kind of connect. What's the Sun? Okay, for me, a lot of you, you're going to be like, you're going to tell me you don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going to tell you what I'm vibing from this with the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, but it is also illumination. Illumination on you, your path, seeing exactly, clearly what you want. And that alone makes people happy because it's not an easy thing to do. A lot of people in life get stuck or they question things and they struggle to make choices in life. But for you, you have to make a choice. You have to make a decision. This is another Sagittarius card. I don't know if you just are great at it or what, but you're making a final judgment call and it makes you feel free, released. And as we started this reading with Temperance, we are ending it. Because that's at the bottom of the deck. Anything else about the Sun? You are making some final judgment call and you're starting to see things clearly. And that alone makes it happy for you. Yeah, it's about a choice. It's about a decision. Something collapses. It's almost like the choice gets taken from you. So you don't really have a choice kind of thing. So that alone makes you happy. Yeah, it already forces you to make like other options and decisions. But it's saying something about using your rationale to hold on to a partnership that is very mutual. Like, don't be, throwing out the baby with the bathwater over here. What's going on in regards to love for Sagittarius, please? Healing family issues. I think your family is causing an influence that is affecting your love life, and as you heal this, you're able to heal that part of you that understands love, right? And having healthier relationships, because maybe a lot of you suffer from like feeling abandonment, or you just can't open up, whatever it is. But it's saying it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to be vulnerable and open yourself up to that. Interesting. Okay. Let's continue. Unicorns, you have anything to add for Saggy? Take these cards with a grain of salt. They'll be yelling at me or shooting the messenger. You can shoot the little unicorns if you like. It's a little bit of truth serum. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. I am suspecting it's telling you to go meditate, because your answers and your things will come a lot clearer and easier and release a lot of tension. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this week. I hope this helped. I'll see you in the next one.